welcome back to my channel.
So this video is going to be about Lyft. If you guys have not heard of Lyft, it's kind of like Uber or kind of like a taxi service, obviously. Basically anybody can do it for the most part. All you have to do is go online to lyft.com, I believe is the website probably, or lyftdrivers.com or something like that. And then yeah, you can apply to become a Lyft driver. So I did this I want to say probably 9 months ago, where I went online and filled out the information to become a Lyft driver. So basically when you go on there, you have to obviously put your information. So, name, age, address. Of course, then it wants to know your vehicle information. I don't know if this is the same for every state, but I live in South Dakota. So my vehicle could not be more than 8 years old. I'm assuming that's probably any state. But anyways, you obviously have to have current car insurance. You can't have more than 3 traffic violations in the past so many years. You can't be a sex offender. You can't have any kind of sexual, I think assault type charges on your record whatsoever. They do a background check, obviously. And clearly it's just for safety reasons for the passengers. But yeah, so I went online and I filled this information out like I said, 9 months ago. And then of course I kind of was telling, some of my family, I think I'm going to try to make some extra money and do Lyft. The number one comment that they would say is just that it's going to be dangerous. Oh my God, are you sure you want to do that? You could be picking up some crazy people and, you could get hurt and blah, 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 and make sure to carry mace or a gun or a knife. So anyways, after all of them kind of telling me that kind of information, I got scared. So I ended up not doing Lyft. I just kind of let my account sit there for, like I said, about 9 months. And then yeah, so actually a couple days ago, today's Sunday, so Friday, so 2 days ago, I decided to give it a go and just do it one night and see what would happen. So I did go to Walmart and get some mace.
Obviously, I have to be safe.
And then yeah, I just basically went onto the app. I went available. I did have to update my payment information, so how they were going to pay me. And then I did have to update my insurance too. So basically you send them a picture of your insurance. I think when you sign up, you have to send them a picture of your car too, and your license plates, if I believe, if I'm correct. Yeah, just because they obviously have to verify everything. But yes, so what I did, I went and got some gummies. I got some coffee. It was about, I want to say 9:30 or 10 at night. And it was on a Friday night. So it does tell you the peak hours in your area, when the most rides are going to be given or requested or whatever. So for me, where I live, I'm assuming this is probably in most places, it was between 11 p.m. and 3 or 4 in the morning, obviously, because those are bar hours. So I started probably around 9:30 or 10. I went available, and then I kind of just drove around for a minute, and then I just sat down in the bar vicinity area and waited. I would say probably within 4 minutes, I had gotten a message pop up basically telling me that blah, blah, blah needs a ride. Do you want to accept or, take this ride? So of course I hit yes, accept, and then it gave me their address. So basically I was actually a block away because it was at a bar, obviously, where these people were at. So I went and pulled up to this bar, and there were 2 guys standing outside. So of course they got in the car, and right away, I mean, they were very, very nice people. So yeah, we just kind of chatted. We're actually going from one bar to a strip club. So I dropped them off at a strip club, which was, I mean, it is what it is. No judgment whatsoever. But yeah, I mean, they were super cool. I don't think they were that drunk, but they definitely were good to talk to. I shared my gummies with them. Yeah, it was a good ride. I would say it probably took about 10 minutes to give them a ride to their destination. So when I was done, I just pushed the drop off button or whatever you want to call it. And then I think from that ride alone, I made $6.10 or something like that. So anyways, I obviously dropped them off. They got out of the car, and I started driving back to the bar area. And then all of a sudden my app popped up and told me that they gave me $5 for a tip, which was cool. That was very nice. So basically he almost tipped me as much as the ride itself cost. But anyway, so that was neat. So then I went back down to the downtown area, and I cannot remember. I don't think I even sat anywhere this time. I think I literally got down to the bar area and literally just drove around for a couple minutes, and then the app popped up again telling me that Janelle or something needed a ride. And so it gave me an address, which was a hotel. So I pulled up to the hotel, and it was actually 4 girls that were having a birthday party type deal. So they had been drinking Jello shots and stuff in the hotel. And then obviously they got in my car, and they didn't go very far. They went from a hotel, which was downtown, to a bar that was downtown. They actually went to the bar that I picked up the first guys from, coincidentally, which is weird. Anyways, So yeah, they were cool to talk to. I don't know, they weren't, I don't know, super drunk. I think they were just like average, but anyways, they were fun girls. So from that ride, once I dropped them off, I think I made like $2.35 or something from their drive. So you can tell, obviously, I didn't actually drive very far. And then again, I got a notification on my phone telling me that she gave me a $5 tip, which again was very neat. I'll take it, obviously. Yeah. So then after that, it was, I mean, gosh, I don't even know if it had been like an hour total, just from like me being available, dropping the guys off, having to get back down to the downtown area, waiting, getting the ladies, I mean, blah, blah, blah. And so maybe I'm wrong on the time a little bit. But anyways, so at this point, I think I drove around for a couple more minutes and I thought, gosh, do I really want to keep giving rides? Like, this is my first time. I'm just kind of doing it to figure out, you know, like how it's going. I don't remember what time it was, like 10 o'clock maybe. No, gosh, 10:30, 10:45. I don't even know. Anyways, by this time I thought, you know what, I'm just going to stay available on the app and I'll just start driving like towards my house and just see if I get any more rides. I'm assuming I won't because I'm leaving the bar area, so whatever. So I started driving just to head home. You know, I figured whatever, this was like a first time deal. I'm just going to be done for the night. I mean, I clearly hadn't made very much money, like $15 or something. I don't even know, $17. Anyway, so I started driving and I was getting kind of close to like reaching the end of town, and all of a sudden I got another notification, and actually I was by like a smaller like bar type casino deal. So it said blah, 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 you know, wants a ride. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll give her a ride, one more ride, and then I'm done for the night. So I went in to the bar, obviously, area, and then I pulled up, and then four girls got into my car, and they were drunk, obviously. I don't know why that's obvious, but yes, they were drunk. They were very pretty girls. They were, I think, around like 24. I think one of them was 22, 23, and 24 or something like that. Oh, gosh, was there 3 or 4 girls? There was 4 girls. Who's the drunk one, me or them? Anyways, whatever. They were around 23, 24. So yeah, they were talking about all kinds of stuff you can only imagine. Having sex with guys, drinking, having more sex with guys. Like, they were crazy, but I mean, I got along with them very well, obviously. I feel like I'm a drunk woman at heart, a young woman at heart. I don't know, I'm both. I definitely got along with them very well. We had a blast. They told me I was very cool. So by the time we got back downtown, which is where they went to a bar downtown. I think I made, oh my gosh, I can't remember, $5 maybe off of that ride. So again, it wasn't like a huge distance or anything like that, but they were definitely the funnest ride of the night. So got there, dropped them off. They gave me another $5 tip. So total, I made $15 in tips. I made less like driving than I did actually in physical tips. So if people aren't going to give you actual tips, or if they're not tipping very well that night, then I think your money-making abilities are going to be kind of shot. So anyways, total for the night, after that, it was around 11 something. And I thought, I'm just going to be done. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't get a nap today. It's Friday. I went to work. I have kids. I made dinner. I'm going to go home. So I think by then I did go unavailable, and then I headed home. But total for that day, like my first Lyft experience, it said I drove for an hour and 37 minutes and I made $27.50, I believe was the amount. So, I mean, all in all, I don't think that's that bad. What's $27.50 divided by an hour and 37? So really, I mean, it's not that bad. It's not great. Could have been better, I'm sure. If I would have stayed out until 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm sure I would have made some mad money with super drunk people like tipping me and whatever, which maybe next weekend, we'll see. I don't know. But the good news is I didn't have to use the mace. I didn't run into any creepy people whatsoever. And it was actually kind of fun to talk to drunk people. So yeah.
Yeah, so let me know if you are a Lyft driver. What are your experiences? Have you guys run into any creeps? Because I'm assuming there's definitely some out there. Yeah, that's what I got for you guys. I'll see you later.